My name is Michael Rothstein, and I manage alpha beta programs at Roku. Today, we're going to talk about the developer beta. We're going to talk about the benefits of the developer beta, how to get started, how to get involved and make an impact, and some Q&A. Let's talk about the benefits of the developer beta. The developer beta gives you early access to builds before they're released to the general public, to our customers. This gives you an opportunity to provide feedback, and it shapes the development with your insights. It helps minimize disruptions. You ensure that your channel is compatible with the latest updates and that you can transition smoothly to the latest builds. And finally, there is critical issue resolution. You can raise issues with Roku and prioritize quick fixes. So how do you get started? The first thing you need to do is create a Center Code account. You're going to scan the QR code to the right, or you can use the link that's provided. When you do that, you'll get a page that looks like this, welcoming you to the program. If you actually already have an account, you can log in. Or if you don't, you can hit the Create One link, and that will guide you through the process of creating an account. It'll guide you through the process of not only creating the account, but gathering some additional information. Some of that information will be information about your channel. So you're going to add one or more channels that you manage. You're going to add the channel name, so you'll put your channel name there, and the channel ID as it appears in the Roku developer portal. Then we're going to have you add your Roku devices, because once you add your devices, we'll be able to add the Roku beta version onto those devices. There'll be a screen like this where you can add a friendly name to your device. You tell us what type of device it is, and then you're going to add the device ID and the serial number from the About screen. And once we have all this information, we'll know what kind of device you have, and we'll be able to provide you with the correct build. And finally, once you've got new builds onto your devices and you're all set up, you'll stay connected with us, and Center Code platform gives you the ability to provide feedback and to raise bugs with us. So get involved and make an impact. Here's what we'll do. We'll provide clear updates with beta builds, and we'll actively listen to your feedback and prioritize fixes. Things we need from you: share your experience, tell us what's working and what's not, and participate by taking surveys and to report issues promptly. Remember, it's a two-way process. Your feedback helps us to improve, and we provide the tools and support you need to succeed. So together, we win. When we collaborate, we'll deliver solid features, smoother experiences, and more impactful results for everyone. Thanks so much. We hope you join, and we'll take some questions.
Okay, we got a question. Are there any plans to have those enrolled in the beta view and maybe vote or elaborate on issues reported by other partners? This would greatly increase engagement.
Okay. Let me just reread that question. So I think the question is, will issues that are reported by other people be visible to all so you can vote them up or down? I think that's the question. Right now, it's somewhat isolated for bug reporting, but that's something we can consider. Yeah.
Okay. Next question we've got, what is the cadence for adding new devices or creating new accounts for the testing portal? When adding devices to my account, I have seen it take up to a week, and in one case, more than 2.
Yeah, we try to do it within a week. It's a manual process. The portal isn't connected to our back end, and we need to validate a few things. So it can take up to a week. If it took 2, apologies for that. It shouldn't happen, and we'll try to make sure that we keep it no more than a week and hopefully less than that.
Okay. Any more questions? Slide in now using the Slido link and QR code. And we don't have any more questions. We'll break for lunch. But if you got some questions, ask them now. Okay, we've got another one. Will you make possible switching between Roku OS versions for enrolled beta devices, i.e. select from a list and flip-flop multiple times a day?
So we do have in the portal, we have a drop down that links out to our developer site that talks about flip-flopping between beta and production. So you can do that today. But between different beta builds, we don't currently support that.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good question. Thank you.
Okay.
I would also
Any more questions?
add to that and say, if there is a need, or if any of those use cases are there, please reach out to us, and we'll see how we can best support it. At the moment, we don't have that in the system, but definitely open to hearing more that might help anybody here.
Actually, we actually do have, there's the Beta OS rollback feature that we documented about a year ago. So there actually is a feature out there for folks to use. And so if you guys look in the developer documentation under release notes, there is a documented Beta OS rollback that does give you some functionality.
Yeah, the portal, we do include a link to that. It's under useful links in the portal, and it says how to revert to production.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, any other questions? Otherwise, we're gonna break for lunch. Anything else? Going once? Going twice? Okay. We're gonna take a lunch break. We will be back with the last panel of the day, which will be our community tools panel. It is one you're not gonna want to miss. So come back here and it's gonna be great. Thank you so much. And that is it for this webinar. Thank you so much. See you in a bit.